Memorial Cup. Arizona State Sun Devils, Arizona State Wildcats. We've got Arizona here, 4-point home favorites, 64 the total in this game. I think it's very difficult to back Arizona State right now. 0-4 ATS, their last 4 games. They're actually 1-4 straight up their last 5. The only victory was an 8-point non-covering victory against Colorado. And Colorado's brutal. That's a bad look, believe it or not, only beating Colorado by 8 points. That's what happened with Arizona State. They lost to Stanford 15-14, lose to UCLA by 14, lose by double digits at Wazoo, and then just got absolutely crushed at home by Oregon State 31-7 last week. And I was on the Beavers in that game. I said, I think they're just a dead fade right now. I think this team is ready to call it a year, quite honestly. 3-8, they're not going anywhere. No bowl game. Fired head coach earlier this year, Herm Edwards. And by the way, the coaching staff that's there now, they don't give 2 shits about preparing for football games for Arizona State. They know Arizona State's going to look elsewhere for their head coach. They're preparing their resumes for their next job. That's where the focus is. It's not getting these kids ready to play football every week. So it's just a bad situation off the field. They're not playing well on the field. No defense either every week, it seems, lately for Arizona State. I mean, it's Arizona or nothing for me. And I think Arizona might be worth laying the points here. I know they lost to Washington State last week, 31-20, but anybody that knows situational handicapping knows that after the huge upset against UCLA, there was a chance they were going to fall flat last week against Washington State. That's exactly what happened. They're a better team than they showed last week. They were good enough to beat UCLA. I think Jaden DeLore and the offense, they bounce back. They have a better game. The defense is still a little sketchy for Arizona, but right now, what we saw, we didn't see much from Arizona State's offense against Oregon State last week. Another Bourget at quarterback, Trenton Bourget, performance to forget again for Arizona State. So I haven't bet it yet, but it's on my list of games I'm looking at, considering, and that's definitely Arizona -4 in this game. The line seems short to me. What do you think here, Conor?
Yeah, I lean that way too here a little bit with the Wildcats. You know what happened with them? I liked Washington State, you mentioned, after their upset. Delore was just the picks. Washington State, I thought, is a pretty good defense. I mean, he had 4 interceptions. And on the other side, Oregon State just manhandled Arizona State. That team, like you talked about, did not look very good. I watched a lot of that game. They're not very good. I think Arizona has a better offense. I know this is the rivalry week here. This always could be close. So I lean them here. And I think we got to have some points in this one. So lean Arizona and lean some points.